Caitlin Clark may never be paid what she's really worth to WNBA, agent says. Clark was the 2024 WNBA Rookie of the Year. Caitlin Clark immediately became a star as soon as she stepped onto the floor in an Indiana Fever jersey last year, despite naysayers believing it would take her a while to get up to speed. Clark's salary became a talking point during her rookie season. Her rookie deal is worth just over $338,000 over 4 years, with the annual average value being around $84,500, according to Spotrac. She earned around $76,000 in her first season and will earn around $78,000 for her second. The Fever hold a club option on Clark's contract for 2027, which at this point seems extremely likely they will pick up. By the 2028 offseason, she will become a restricted free agent. As Clark continues to grow as a player and increasingly make waves in the WNBA, she will be poised to set a record with whatever contract might come to her. A sports agent told ESPN in a story on Monday that it will be quite difficult for the sharpshooter to receive what she is actually worth. Will Caitlin Clark ever be paid by the WNBA what she's really worth to that league? I don't think that's possible. Excel Sports Management's Erin Kane told ESPN she's part of a larger player body. They all need to be paid more. She should be recognized for what she has done and what she's brought to the league from an economic standpoint. It's as simple as that. A supermax contract under the WNBA's current collective bargaining agreement (CBA) is worth nearly $242,000, and by the time Clark gets a chance to negotiate a new deal, the landscape could be changed. The Women's National Basketball Players Association opted out of the current CBA last October, with the possibility of work stoppage if a new deal is not reached by the end of the 2025 season. The league is set to increase the number of teams in play starting with the 2025 season. The Golden State Valkyries joined the fold with the Toronto Tempo and a Portland team coming in 2026. The Sports Business Journal reported that the WNBA is set to add Cleveland as the next expansion team. Caitlin Clark's agent makes shocking claim about WNBA pay salary. The NBA Rookie of the Year Caitlin Clark is undeniably one of the biggest stars in all of basketball, and her agent made some eyebrow-raising claims about the league's pay. WNBA Rookie of the Year Caitlin Clark wasted no time making her impact felt with the Indiana Fever, leading the league's worst team to the playoffs in her first season. Clark is one of the biggest stars in all of basketball and has a large portfolio of major endorsements, but Clark's salary is expected to be just over $78,000 for the 2025 season. It's no secret that WNBA pay is low and many have campaigned for salaries to be raised. But the league has to make a profit before that can happen. Caitlin Clark stuns an elegant black dress at Pacers Gala. Links with NBA star. In a recent interview with ESPN, Clark's agent Erin Kane was very honest about the league's pay and made the bold statement that they don't believe Clark will ever get what she is worth in the W because it will be impossible for the league to do. Will Caitlin Clark ever be paid by the WNBA what she's really worth to that league? I don't think that's possible. Kane told ESPN she's part of a larger player body. They all need to be paid more. She should be recognized for what she has done and what she's brought to the league from an economic standpoint. It's as simple as that. Caitlin Clark kicks off offseason with adorable new gig. While Clark is playing on a 4-year, $338,056 rookie contract, she is raking in the cash off of the court thanks to her reported 8-year, $28 million deal with Nike and deals with Gatorade and State Farm. The good news for Clark is TV viewership for the WNBA is rapidly rising. And with a new mega TV deal set to begin in 2026, the WNBA can hopefully negotiate for higher pay in the next collective bargaining agreement. Clark could also choose to play for the new unrivaled 3x3 Women's Basketball League, which kicked off this year. The league, co-founded by WNBA stars Breanna Stewart and Nafisa Collier, who is also represented by Erin Kane, is already paying its athletes six-figure contracts. But maybe Clark just cares about balling for the love of the game. The extra coin sure would be nice, though.